Now, your WZDX Pinpoint Weather with Chief Meteorologist Jordan Dressman.
Another really hot afternoon across North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee. Temperatures consistently climbed into the mid and upper 90s. Heat indices well into the triple digits. It's all thanks to our current weather pattern, a weather pattern that is going to stick with us as we head into Friday. It involves an area of high pressure. That area of high pressure hanging out over the Great Plains. What does that do for us? Well, it puts us in a relatively stable environment. It means we're not talking about a lot of moisture in the upper levels of our atmosphere. We don't have a lot of cloud cover in the middle of the afternoon. We've got a lot of sunshine. That sunshine allows our temperatures to climb, and our temperatures climb quite quickly, especially when we get to the middle and later part of each individual morning and then through the early part of the afternoon. That area of high pressure, though, is doing some bad for us in the Tennessee Valley. It's bringing some haze down into North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee, talking about some wildfires up in Minnesota. The rotation around this area of high pressure takes the smoke from those wildfires, brings them down into North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee. That's something you definitely noticed this afternoon, and I think it's something you're going to continue to notice as we head into your Friday afternoon. Air quality is going to be in the moderate category. Now, for many of you, that honestly doesn't mean too much. But if you're unusually sensitive to particle pollution, maybe reduce the amount of time you spend outdoors. If it's not the haze that forces you inside, it'll be the heat that forces you inside. As we head into your Friday afternoon, we are talking about another heat advisory for much of North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee. Heat advisory will go into effect at 12 noon tomorrow. It'll run through 7 p.m. tomorrow evening for everybody except Jackson, DeKalb, and Marshall counties. A heat advisory is issued when heat indices are going to be at least 105 degrees. Doesn't look like they're going to get quite there across the higher elevations of northeast Alabama. Just like the last several nights, I think a little bit of patchy fog is liable to develop as we head into the later part of the overnight, early tomorrow morning. Otherwise, it's just going to be a warm, humid night. I've only got a low right around 73 degrees, and some of us might not get lower than 74 or 75. It'll be another hot afternoon tomorrow. Temperatures easily climbing into the mid and upper 90s, making a pretty solid run at the triple digits. Are we going to get to the triple digits? No, probably not, but we're going to put forth a pretty solid effort. Where we are going to get to the triple digits are the heat indices. Heat indices anywhere between 105 and 107 degrees, though again, they are going to be a little lower across northeast Alabama, Jackson, DeKalb, and Marshall counties. Their heat indices going to be anywhere between 98 and 103 or 104 degrees. So yeah, it's cooler, but cool is a very relative term in this case. The Trash Pandas are going to be home tomorrow night over at Toyota Field. It is going to be a warm night for baseball. 91 at 6 o'clock, 88 by 7, 84 by 8, 81 degrees by the time we get to 9 o'clock. Make sure to stay hydrated. Water is going to be the best. Alcohol does the literal exact opposite. And while Gatorade sounds great, Gatorade and other sports drinks, they've got a lot of sugar in them, so they don't really provide the help that water can. If we get any relief Friday afternoon, it's going to be thanks to a cold front. That, by the lunch hour, is going to be sitting just to the north of our area. Cold front's going to attempt to drop south, but by the lunch hour, we're still talking about plenty of sunny skies across North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee. Watch what happens, though, as we get into the middle part of the afternoon, trying to bring a couple of opportunities for some scattered showers down into northeast Alabama. That chance is going to stick with us through the later part of the afternoon and then even as we head early into the evening. Now, I don't want you to get too excited by this. I think FUTURECAST is overdoing it as far as how widespread the rain is. At the end of the day, most of us are probably going to stay dry, but just bear in mind there is a chance for an isolated shower, maybe even a rumble of thunder. 97 for your Friday. It's going to be hot Saturday as well, but temperatures are going to begin to fall off by the time we get to Sunday, and then especially through the new work week. Temperatures only climbing into the mid and upper 80s, which is going to be significantly cooler compared to what we've seen this week across the Tennessee Valley.